My name is Hannah and I'm a Collaborative Outreach Officer at Make Happen. Today's session will be focusing on apprenticeships, and we will specifically be looking at the different levels of apprenticeships and the myths surrounding apprenticeships. The objectives are to understand how GCSEs can impact on your future options and to learn about the different levels of apprenticeship and progression routes. To begin with, what is an apprenticeship? It's a real job with a real employer, a paid salary, qualifications and experience, 20% of the time is off the job, contract employment, holiday and sick pay, support from a training provider, and they take between 1 to 4 years to complete. If we specifically focus on 20% of the time is off the job, 80% of your time is on the job learning. However, 20% of the time will be at college or a training provider where you'll undertake learning, including completion of coursework and exams. So if you're somebody who currently thinks that an apprenticeship is a full-time job and you won't have to take exams or coursework, this is really not the case. So just to recap, it is a professional job where you'll gain valuable experience and an apprenticeship qualification at the end. How does an apprenticeship work? You'll spend most of the week, usually a minimum of 30 hours, watching, learning and getting stuck in. You'll learn from colleagues across all levels of the business, typically working closely with someone more senior who will review your progress and coach you. This person will really act as your mentor, and that person will be there for you to ask any questions relating to a piece of work that you've been assigned or about your apprenticeship in general. You'll also spend time attending college, a university, depending on the level of apprenticeship, or a training provider, training at work or online. Apprenticeship levels. Currently, you are at a level 2 GCSE level. Above that level are your further education, which is a level 3, and then your higher education options, which is from level 4 to 8. And what you'll see is that apprenticeships, which are shaded in purple, go right up to level 7, highlighting an alternative path that you can take to university. Which level is the right level for me? A level 2 intermediate apprenticeship is the equivalent of 5 GCSE passes, grade A star to C, or level 9 to 4. A level 3 advanced apprenticeship is the equivalent to 2 A-level passes, or level 3 diploma, or international baccalaureates. And level 4 to 7 higher end degree apprenticeship, depending on level of completion, is equivalent to a foundation, bachelor's or master's degree. How will I be assessed? You will be observed by your employer. You will write and complete assignments. You will complete online tests when required, and you will undertake exams. What grades do I need? Entry requirements vary from program to program and depend on sector and prior skills. If you achieve A-levels, but then decide to apply for an apprenticeship, you may still be expected to start at intermediate or advanced level, as some sectors, such as engineering, require you to build up your skills. Examples of entry requirements include Unilever, 5 GCSEs at grade 4 to 9, including English and Maths, and 2 A-levels. And Deloitte, GCSEs in Maths and English language, grade 4 or above, as well as 104 UCAS points. Unilever is a global company that sells fast-moving consumer goods in a sustainable way that lowers the impact on the environment. Deloitte is a leading global provider of audit, consulting, financial advisory, risk advisory, and tax. What skills do I need? Teamwork, collaboration, interpersonal skills, enthusiasm, motivation, communication, analysis, creative solutions, attention to detail, logical thinking, initiative are all skills that employers have highlighted on an apprenticeship job specification. It's therefore important that you start listing examples under each one of these skills so that when you apply for an apprenticeship, you have an example to add onto your application for each one of these skills. If we focus particularly on teamwork, you'll need to demonstrate where you've worked in a team and how you applied yourself within that team. So for example, what job was assigned to you? Did you lead on that particular task? And what did you learn from working in a team? The employer will then be able to confidently decide whether you have shown enough experience that you've obtained that particular skill, or that in comparison to other applicants, you've shown little experience. How much does an apprentice earn per hour? The current national minimum wage for apprentices currently stands at £3.90 per hour. Many companies, however, pay more than this. An aerospace engineering apprentice at BAE Systems UK can earn £23,550 per year. A higher accountancy apprentice can earn around £13,000 per year, and a software engineer apprentice can earn around £14,500 per year. You may also be entitled to the following benefits: a pension, access to a car, leisure facilities including gym, relocation allowance if you have to move home. Apprenticeship myth busting. We will now look at a few myths around apprenticeships and highlight the realities. Myth number 1, an apprenticeship is a low-skilled job. The reality: the government requires that all apprenticeships are to be skilled roles requiring substantial and sustained training of at least 12 months, leading to full competency, and should provide the apprentice with transferable skills in an occupation. Myth: apprenticeships focus on manual skills. Reality is not the case. Apprenticeships can be obtained within an ever-increasing range of industries. These can include law and fashion. Myth: apprenticeships are for people who aren't academic and don't do well in school. The reality is this is not the case. Actually, apprenticeships are simply an alternative route into skilled employment. They are a great way to earn while you learn, gain vital work experience, and set yourself on a fast track to a successful career. Myth: employers don't value apprenticeships. The reality: apprenticeships are valued for their practical nature and real-life work experience opportunities. More organisations than ever before are offering apprenticeship schemes as employers come to view this method of training as a viable alternative to a university degree. Now we'll be looking at the new addition to the apprenticeship family, which is higher and degree apprenticeships. Apprenticeship or university. Degree apprenticeships were introduced in 2015, so they are still a fairly new concept. They have been designed by employers working with government to ensure that there is a different option for those individuals who still want to achieve a degree, but who want a different way of studying. There is therefore, through a degree apprenticeships, another choice about how you study and how this study is paid for. The facts about degree apprenticeships are that 80+ universities are offering higher degree level apprenticeships, and you're treated exactly the same as any other student completing a degree. However, you will have a professional status because you are employed. The employer selects the university, and through the duration of delivery, you have no student debt. The cost of going to university. Students taking a full-time university degree pay a maximum of £9,250 per year in tuition fees, whereas if you chose to apply for a higher or degree level apprenticeship, you'd study for free. The degree you finish with from a degree apprenticeship will be as valued as any other. It will be awarded by an accredited university and will be an honours degree. What type of apprenticeships are available? These are the sectors currently offering higher degree level apprenticeships, which include arts, media and publishing, business and administration and law, digital, education and childcare, legal, finance and accounting, transport and logistics, and so on. And these are the professions: civil engineer, banking and finance, paramedic, midwife, teacher, solicitor, insurance technician, and so on. And these are just some of the employers who offer apprenticeships nationally. Army, EDF Energy, Royal Air Force, Vodafone, BT, Civil Service, Fast Trace, Transport for London. To find out more about apprenticeships, Connections, Not Going to Uni, Rate My Apprenticeship, Amazing Apprenticeships, and UCAS all offer information regarding apprenticeships. Any questions? If you do have any questions regarding today's topic, please do not hesitate to share with your teacher, who will be able to contact me, and I'll try my best to answer them promptly. Thank you for listening.